Hello, lovelies. It's Friday. We are here. It is Friday. We have made it. High five. We have coffee. I have my Hello Darling cup, and I love my coffee in the morning. I don't know about you, but gets me going, gets me going, gets me going. I'm ready to get this day going and ready and over because I'm going tomorrow to get this hair done. I'm getting the road out of my head tomorrow. Ha ha. High five, Callie. Good morning. Feeling good this morning. I have tagged someone special because she wanted, I love all those party. Party. I have tagged Georgie Lane. So, Georgie, this is for you. You asked me about highlighters and bronzers, okay? So, that's what we're doing this morning. Highlighters and bronzers. Hey, Younique. Yay, everybody's up. Hey, Rusty. Rusty's going to learn about bronzer this morning, Rusty, and highlighter. So, here we are. Hey, Kelly. She sent me something, and she wanted to know what brushes to use also with it. So, this is what we're doing this morning. I've done my eyes. Today, I did Addiction Palette 1. I thought I'd be easy breezy and quick. Yes, TGIF, Laura. Yes, it is. And it's a Hello Darling kind of Friday. Hello Darling Friday. That's what I want to say. Charmaine. And I'm going to use, I won a lipstick. And so I want to use it today. So we're going to do that at the end. I've had it before, but I used it all up. It was, it's not one it was like a special edition kind, but I won it. Hey, Abby. So it's called Stuck Up, which I don't know where they got that name from, but it's a cute name for a lipstick. It's stuck on you, right? You don't have a flat tire today. I hope not. Y'all, I had a flat tire yesterday when I left here. I did. I hit something in the road when I got on Lower Wetumpka Road, and I didn't go maybe about a mile, and I saw my light come on, and all of a sudden, I heard a pop. Lister lost her tire, her back right tire. So that's the way my morning started, and luckily I lost the tire at a place where there's a Red Eagle Honor Farm, whatever, it's the prison puts on that. Well, there's a lot of traffic through there, so there was a nice gentleman who stopped and helped me change my tire. He did more than that, though, really. He had to go get an air compressor because guess what? My little donut tire, it went flat too. It was a fun morning, but got me a new tire yesterday. It was $116. So, hey, if y'all live here in the region area where we do, Don Duncan is your friend. They'll do you right. They took me to work, and, it was fine. I made it. I got there by 9 o'clock, around that time. So, it wasn't too bad. I wasn't too late anyway, but there was no way I could get there in time by 8 o'clock. So, I hope none of you have that happen to you today. So, okay. So, bronzers, and I haven't even put on, you know what? I need to go ahead and let me put on my Behold setting powder, because I didn't do that. I just realized I didn't do that when I touched my face. Because when you put on Behold, your face will have a whole different touchy kind of feel. Hey, Gigi, what are you doing up so early? You're not usually up this early. You're not the morning person like me. My daughter isn't either, though. My best friend, Terry, she's not a morning person either. But I'm going to put on my Behold setting powder. I didn't do that. I do love to set my foundation with it. And I got to talking to Marky and got distracted. I'm sorry. He was trying to get out of the house. So, what you doing today, Jen? Are you still unpacking? You getting done with the moving? Is your shoulder, are you doing better? I was thinking about you yesterday. You got a lot going on. Y'all, Jen is one of my wife's sisters, and we're like best buddies, aren't we, Jen? We hit levels together, don't we, Jen? Or try to. You're my pacing partner. That's what I call you. Okay. There we go. See how quick that was? Now it's totally different feeling. Totally different feeling when you put that setting powder on there. And don't put it under your eyes, though. If you've got the crepey like me, don't do it. Crepey don't like powder. Okay, that sounded real southern, didn't it? Okay, so there are a few things you can do for highlighting. So, Georgie, you may not be on here yet, but we have a lot of products that you can use to highlight. We have the highlighters, that come in a cream, they come in a stick. and that the stick goes from cream to powder, and then we also have powder. So you've seen me use a lot of them. And then bronzer, you know I love beachfront bronzer. So beachfront bronzer is the answer to all your prayers if you're talking about bronzer. Now there are 3 different colors in bronzer, Georgie, and we have this one right here is Sunset. And then this one right here that is my beloved color is Malibu. And then we have Hermosa. And Hermosa is going to have more of a reddish tone color, so for darker skin. But this right here is my Duo, Dynamic Duo. Now, I don't use this one as much, but you could definitely do the bronzer side of this with the darker if you want to contour, and you could use the lighter side of this just to highlight. So you really don't have to have a whole lot of products to do highlighting. Hey, KK. But I am going to use our new stick. This right here, I love this. If y'all haven't grabbed this, you need to go on the website. You need to grab it because this is the Duet. And it's 2-sided. It's got 2 sides, a dark side and a light side. And you can tell which one it is, right? Because this is the lighter and this is darker. Foolproof. You don't even have to think about it. Good morning, Chica. I love that. And yes, it is TGIF. You're right. So let me show you this for those of you who haven't seen it. If you want to do a little contouring, you can with this. But this is not, she asked specifically about bronzers. Oh, you too, Jen. And message me later. Let me know how you're doing, okay? So see, I've been using this side a lot more. You can tell because other than this. But I like this side here. So if you want to get a nice little highlight, Georgie, the best place on an aging face when you want to highlight is around the eyes, okay? Not necessarily under here, like brighten it up. You want a little bit of concealer just to help with dark circles and bags and things like that. But just to make your face look a little brighter and a little healthier, I think that's what bronzers and highlighters are meant to do. It's meant to enhance the features you already have, but it gives you a nice kind of enhanced look. I don't know, it's a glow about yourself. It's just a more youthful look. Maybe that's the word I'm thinking about. Hey, Ben. Good morning. So I would highlight in this general area. Now, if you don't have a stick, there's a lot of other products you can use. You can use concealer. I used to use concealer a lot. For that, you can highlight with a lighter concealer than your foundation, like 1 to 2 shades lighter. What shade stick are you using? Light to medium? Medium. This is medium. I didn't get the light. I kind of wished I had now, Kelly. Just for the fact I would like the lighter color here. I think that might look good with highlighting. And I want to try this under my eye, but I'm afraid to. I'm going to try that next week. Or maybe this weekend. I'll try to see what this does under my eye instead of using concealer. So, the consistency seems right. I like the way that it sets. And so maybe it might be a good thing if I try it under my eye instead of just regular concealer. We'll see. I'll put it to the test and we'll try it out. Sorry, I had to have some of that. Hi, Julia. So basically, the whole concept of light. Light brings everything forward. Dark bronzers are going to be your receding part. So see, my face is naturally receding because I'm aging. That's going to happen. You like the stick better? Okay. Well, I'm going to try it. I'm just going to see what it does. You know, it depends on your crepiness, I think, and the products you're trying to use and how thick they are. And maybe you can thin them out just a little bit, but I don't know how you can thin out this, you know, because it's not a liquid, it's a stick. But you can see I'm losing the fullness in my face. So I'm naturally getting that shadow right underneath here now. So you have to keep that in mind when you're getting older and you don't have that fullness through here anymore. It's kind of like the sinking in effect, I call it. So basically, I would not bring anything on the apples of my cheeks, no blush, no bronzer. I would strictly keep the bronzer and all going up the side so that you have more of a lifting effect with the bronzer, a more youthful effect than trying to bring it down through here. I just think, now if you want to use, I do love to use this little contour side and you can blend it in, but you don't have to. I'm just using the lighter side of this today, so let me put that back on there. See how easy that was? And this is retractable. So I can't tell you how long it lasts because it's a new product, and I guess it would depend on how much you want to highlight your face. But you can just draw like an Indian on your face. Make you some Indian marks. But what I do recommend, Georgie, is bringing the light around around your eyes, right above your brow. Why would we do that? Why would we do that is light is going to lift. It's going to lift everything up. It's going to make your face look brighter. It's going to bring it forward. And that's really where you want the lift, above your eyes. Because you want it to go up. Same effect that we did when we would do the eye lift, the lines going up. Everything needs to be going up, okay? You can put a little highlight here, here, and you can put some here and here, okay, for effect. And that kind of gives you an overall glow. Now if you don't want to use something like this, you can use like just a highlighter, which we'll do in just a minute. I'm just going to be highlight queen today, okay? We're going all the way out with this. All right, let me see. Hey, Teresa. Let me find my little, let's see. We're going to use this, a little blending bud. And we're going to come in here. And we're going to lightly blend this in. We don't want to we want to make it one with our skin. But the light is incredible. And we're going to add a little bit of highlighter on top of this. So this just kind of lightens up the area. I don't think this stick is like super, super light. So if I had gotten the lighter one, I would have probably had a better effect as far as light. But you want to bring the light down through the center of your face. This is where your eyes are drawn, the whole center of your face. So, hey, Dana, it's Friday, Dana. I'm going to wave at you while I'm walking today. I look at your building like when I come around toward the Capitol. I can see your building. I can see it way off in the yonder. It's the tallest building there, so it's not hard to miss. Oh, let me have more coffee. Oh, this is Friday. I'm on it. And coffee is fabulous. I just hope I don't have a flat tire on the way to work. Again, that was uneventful. But you know what? I handled it well. I did. I was not upset about it. I was like, oh, well, it's just life. That's just the way it is. All right, so we've added just a little bit of light to our face. Now, the next thing I want to do, though, is go with the bronzer. Now, today, I could use this bronzer here. I really love Malibu. I think Malibu is my color. It's the one is my go-to. And if you have this bronzer, you can know that see these ridges? That's the terracotta plate that these products are made upon. And so when you purchase this and you turn it sideways, you can see it will be a dome shape up here. And this one is flat. This means I need to reorder when you see. So if you didn't know that and you already have this product, this is not the product. That's the terracotta plate under there. You see the lines? But I still have some product left. But I've got to reorder this. I keep forgetting to do it. Yes, happy Friday. So when we want to do the bronzer and you want to use the bronzer very lightly or not, or you want to contour with it, you can contour with it. I would definitely take this brush. This is my favorite brush for doing this trick. Only because it's an angled brush, and this is Younique's. Now, you can go to TJ Maxx and find something similar. They're similar brushes. They're just got different, widths and thicknesses and stuff like that. But basically, an angled brush is great for this, for your blusher and for your bronzer. But I love this brush because it's really, really, really fluffy. Now, I like to use this one more for the highlighters, for the blushes and things. So I have two. I have one for my bronzer, and this is a blusher brush. And this is Younique's. This is not Younique. See, it's real turquoisey. But it's not Younique's. So you're going to come in this area here. Here's where my ear starts, right here. And basically, you can see the line, but think about it now. You want everything lifting. So anything you put on your face when it's aging needs to go upward. Just think upward, not this way. Don't go sideways. Don't go down with it. And basically, what I would do too is I'm going to go ahead and just put some of this right here, because this is going to help hide your turkey neck. Make sure when you add your bronzer here, you're always brushing down. And this brush is so easy to use. It's perfect for this. And it really makes, because this is where it comes down. It starts coming down like right in this area. So if you concentrate it and brush it down, it gives you that little shadow effect, and it recedes the turkey neck. So think about that and try it. I like to bring mine down into a V, pretty much, if I'm doing that effect. And it really gives that shadowy under there. It's still there, but you can't see, it's not as prominent as it was before. So come back, take you a little more. You don't need a lot of this. Start off minimal. Tap it off on your hand if you think you have too much. And let's find our line. Now, you can create your line yourself. You can take a tool like a brush, like this, if you're not quite sure where to start. And you just want to make that angle. Find your ear. Here's my ear. Make that angle going up, like this. You want this bronzer going up. That's the whole concept, going up. So this is what I do. I already kind of know where mine is, but if you don't do that, then you can figure it out. Do not come past the corner of your eye here. I would not come in this area at all with any bronzer. So keep it out to the side and just go straight up. You just want a hint of color. And see, this is actually going to give you a little contour as well. Good morning, Vicky. So I'm being technical. I can be technical. I can be silly and technical. Now, same thing on this side. Here's my corner of my eye. I know I'm not going any further. If you need to leave your finger there, do it. Leave your finger there and just do your effect going straight up like this. And then you'll have it in the same place. I hear my dog barking now. My mom must be up. My mom's dog gets up and Chief just loves her. And so he's going to bark. So if y'all hear him barking, that's why he's barking. Keep it light. Keep it light. And then what I love to do also is take my powder puff brush right here. And you can kind of blend it and soften it. Blend and soften. You would blend and soften. The reason I showed you that is because if you get too much, you can always come back and blend it out with a powder puff brush. And if you need a little bit of powder, if you've got pressed powder, some kind of translucent powder, it will help you blend it out if you think you've got it too. I call it a ruddy look or a muddy look. But see, it can blend it out if you think you have too much. Okay? But let's do a little bit on our nose too. I would recommend putting a little bit of bronzer right on either side of your nose. If you're not going to use a pencil and you want a skinnier nose, this is a way to get a skinnier nose. I always kind of pinch it together just a little bit and tap it. And then you can be more precise if you want. And you can come around the center here if you want to get a little bit more definition. But you can achieve it just by using bronzer. So see, it's shaded. My nose is a little bit straighter. Hey, Teresa, good morning, girl. And then for the top of your head where you want to put bronzer, remember the 4-finger rule or 3-finger rule. If you've got 4 fingers will fit, then you can take that bronzer and go all the way across. Be light with it though. You don't want anything muddy looking. Just make sure you blend it out well. 3 fingers, which I am, you can get away with here and maybe on this side, and 2 fingers, I wouldn't put anything up there. You don't want to make your face look smaller because all we're doing is just warming up the face. So I'm going to put it here and just kind of blend it out. Blend it, blend it, blend it. I don't know why he's barking so. He's getting fussy in there. Okay, there you go. That's a quick, easy way to kind of warm your face up, and I didn't use any blush yet. No blush at all yet. But you just have to practice this. But make sure you get a brush like this. This is a blusher brush. This is Younique's brush here. Now, I'm going to add, one thing I do like about Younique is they offer a blush with an illuminator in it. Okay, so if you want a foolproof way and you don't want to have to come back and say, oh, I got to use this highlighter, I've got to use this and this and that. With this color, well, this is supported. Where's Serene? Serene is the one that is available. Supported is not. So, Georgie, if you want something that already has illuminator in it and a blush effect as well, then Serene is your choice because it's got it in it. You see it? You can see how it illuminates. It's a kind of a peachy color. It's very, very pretty. Serene is awesome. This is a great product, and it's an all-in-one illuminator and blush, okay? But today we're not doing that because that would be too simple. So we're going to come in with, I'm going to come in with just a little bit of blush. And I'm going to use the color Sweet. I don't even know where it's at. Maybe this is Sweet. They all look alike in the box. Yes, this is Sweet. So let's add a little Sweet right here. And remember, same concept. You want to keep everything going up in that same line, but you don't want to be on top of the bronzer right on the bronzer. You want to be right along the edge of that bronzer. Just a little hint of color, because blush is wonderful. I think blush really, really, really warms up the face, and it gives you a nice glow. You can already see it's taken a transformation. I like to put just a little bit right here, right above my temples. Kind of gives you that kissed by the sun look, and that's basically what you want with a blush. So be light-handed with it. You don't want a heavy blush at all. This is a great little brush, and see, this one's angled too. So this is a blusher brush. Hey, Jen, good morning. So that's that. Now let's talk about the illuminators. Now there are a lot of different shades and a lot of different colors, and it depends on your preference what you like. We have the cream, and this color, I have two different colors in this. One of them is lustrous, which is a little darker color. This one is benevolent. And I like benevolent, and I like iridescent. I think iridescent is very pretty. One way you can use iridescent to lighten up is you can take, this is iridescent in the powder. It comes in these little containers like this. And this is, iridescent is really, really light. You see? I just think this is really pretty, pretty, pretty. And benevolent, for me, I prefer these. I prefer over the creams and over the stick, okay? That's my personal preference. Yours, you do what you want to do, but I have benevolent in this color also. I mean in this, the powder. And so these are my to-go-to ones because I love the way they highlight your face. So we're going to use this lighter color today just to demonstrate how to do it. So let me find, I'm looking for my little brush. I want to take, where's it at? Oh, here it is. You need a little fluffy brush like this. I love to use this fluffy brush. This was just something from Walmart. You can find them easily. It's a no-name brush. I don't even know what kind it is. But it's going to work for our purpose today. So we're going to take, and I want to put, I wanted to say too, on your eyes, think about placement on your eyes in your corner. You could use a little bit of illuminator right here if you want to highlight. Just that corner, because when you highlight the corner of your eyes, it gives you a much more awake looking eye. It just does. And this right here is perfect for me. If you think this color is too light for you, then let me show you the color Benevolent. Benevolent is more a neutral. See the difference? So this would be, but they still have the shine to it. So they don't look like they do in this with my light, but you can see the difference in these colors. So if you don't want a lot of the highlight height, like gleaming light, so get Benevolent, because Benevolent's really pretty. So let's put a little bit of this over here. I got to be the same on both sides. I enjoyed using the Addiction Palette 1 again today. You don't have to think about colors, you just put it on. I ordered a collection, and I want to show y'all that soon. Because I got that purse, I got that makeup bag, and I was really excited. It was the whole reason I ordered it, because I wanted one of those bags. Lucky me, huh? Yeah, I was just after the bag. All right, this is the one I want to use to do the highlight. So I put some on here on a fluffy brush, and what I would do is I would come down my nose just for a little bit of highlight, and you can see kind of put a little sheen through there. And then we want to take it. I know we've already put that highlighter, but I do love to come around your eyes. Get a little more and come around. Just right through the center. And see, it gives you kind of a sheen. You can see it. I can see it. But it's very, very light. And if you want to put it across here, you can. I'm not going to put it there. The only other place I would put a highlighter is right up through here, just for lift. Light is lifting, okay? Especially around your eyes. As far as your cheeks going up, follow that same line. Here's our bronzer and here's our blush, and then we're going to put the highlighter part right up here on that bone and right past the eye, or kind of coming around like this. That would be your angle. So you want to take it and just come back and forth and get that pretty little sheen right through there. I don't know if you can see it or not with these crazy lights I got. I can see it. And it's got a little luminous quality to it. Get a little more. Do the same thing on the other side. Right in this area right here. And you can kind of brush it back and forth. Now, if you want it to really, really, really pop, then wet your brush. Like with rose water. And then dip it in that, and it will have a gleaming effect. It really will. Now, I don't want that on my face today. I'm going to work. I can't use that today. I don't want to be that shiny. And you can put a little bit on your chin. I have a little bitty chin, so sometimes a little light on my chin looks a little better. It kind of brings it forward a little bit. It makes me look like I have one. But yes, you can add as much highlight as you want. Hey, Allison, you can come back and add a little more if you feel like you need some. But basically, that's how you highlight your face. And I can already see mine is warmed up and it's very light and I love it. So that is your bronzer highlight kind of tutorial. Quick and easy. Just practice it. If you have questions, Georgie, when you try it yourself. And y'all, if y'all have any questions about any of the products, just ask me. This right here is the cream. And so you could take this if you like a cream better and you really like that. See, it's just a cream. And you would apply it just like you would anything else. And it's going to give you that shimmer, shine, sheen. I don't know if you can see it on my hand there. But yes, it's lightened up. Maybe I need to do my hands like that. It covers up the blue. The blue veins. But I got a little shimmer sheen going on here too. Have you noticed that as you age, your hands just really change a lot? Your hands are like, wow, what happened? Where are the hands that I used to have 2 years ago is what I want to know. Where did they go? Hey, Maggie, good morning. TGIF. Let's do this lip real quick, and then Lister's got to get out the door. I want to use this I won this. This is Stuck Up. And so let's do some Stuck Up lipstick today. How about that? Where was Mary from Maine been? I hope she's well. She is. She's just been in a lot of pain, Charmaine. You know, she's trying to lose weight. And she's in her knees. She doesn't have any cartilage in her knees. So her knees are her biggest problem. And so, but if she could get some of the weight off, I think that would help. So she has a nurse that's working with her. So I think basically she stays in a lot of pain most of the time. We talk every day. We message each other every day. But this is Stuck Up. Isn't that pretty? Ah! Alrighty. Let's see what this is going to look like. I can't wait. Now, liner. What liner should I use? I think I got Pouty right here. Let's just do Pouty. Pouty looked good with it. I just tested it. Look, that's the same color. Pretty much the same color. So let's do that. Let's do some Pouty. Now, remember last night I was talking about, if you were on here last night, that if you don't want any bleeding on your fine lines, if you're going to use a lipstick, yeah, send her some prayers. She needs prayers. She does. She's in a lot of pain. But when you're putting on the lipstick, just make sure you use a liner. You don't want it bleeding. And that's going to stop. You don't want it bleeding until all these little lines. My dog is going nuts in there. I got to go see what he wants. Lisa got to hurry. My poor boy. He can't get up and get around. Okay. You see how I brought the Pouty in just a little bit through here? I want this lipstick to have something to adhere to. So I basically do like to fill in my lips. It makes your lipstick last a little longer because these set so quick, like in 30 seconds, and they're not budging, okay? So within the amount of time it takes you to put the cap back on and grab your lipstick, it should be set. Let's see what this looks like. This is brand new. Look at that. That's how it comes out. Isn't it pretty? Look, it's just perfect. Perfect. Just like with your knees. Oh, I'm so thankful I don't have that problem yet. Oh, this is pretty. Yeah, I like that. Uh-huh. Ah. Stuck Up's pretty. Wow. My poor Cheapy. I got to go help him. He's in there just a-whining. He doesn't like being alone. He doesn't. He's mad because we're in here and he's not. That's some bold color, isn't it? It's really pretty. It's called Stuck Up. But this is the one I won last month. Now, I want to add a little light to this. So we're going to put a little Victorious right here in the center. There we go. Just to lighten it up and give it a little ombre. Ombre. So this is Splurge. There we go. Oh, I like that. That's pretty. Okay, I found me a nice new color. So yeah, stuck up works. So the lipsticks are fab, but I would recommend you get a lip liner that's close to the color of the lipstick. And line your lips and fill your lips in, and then your lipstick will have something to adhere to, and you won't have as much bleeding into the lines at all. So there you go. Alrighty. So there's your highlight lip bronzer tutorial this morning. Ta-da! All right, I got to go check on my doggy. I don't know what's wrong with him. But y'all have a great day. The link is up in the description box because they won't let you pin it anymore. So y'all just get with me during the day if you need help. If you need help with color matching for the Kudos, please, please, please send me a message and I will help you with that and pick out a beautiful color of liquid gold for you. All right, guys, y'all have a great day. Thank you for watching, and TGIF. Bye.